Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking live midfield here in Viking land, Viking territory, home of West Columbus High School, as the visiting East Bladen Eagles step into enemy territory to take on the West Columbus Vikings. Kevin Toman back once again. Brett Burrs, my sidekick, will be along shortly as always, hunting down the sausage dogs. And right now we're looking live at East Bladen getting ready to play football. It is homecoming night here in the land of the Vikings, so we got plenty going on. We have two teams who are struggling with injuries and a lot of things going on back and forth, and a lot of just growing pains from two very young teams, and they will take the field very shortly in what should be one of the more competitive games we've had in the last couple of weeks. Both teams, very early in the season had high aspirations, very young teams, and growing up quick they are due to a number of injuries at the key positions. So we are looking forward to a great game here tonight. We are just about four and a half minutes from getting this thing underway, and it is a crisp autumn evening. To quote some old football coaches, it is football weather here on the campus of West Columbus. There's a bit of a chill in the air. It's time for some hot cider, time for some pumpkin pie, time for some of the sweets and treats that you got from the fair, some of the great delicacies. I can tell you the sausage dogs are brewing down there. The pork chop sandwiches are good. I see a lot of boiled peanuts up here. So I'm telling you, if you can't be here, sit down, relax, and wait, because we got high school football coming up in just a few minutes here on the Columbus County Game of the Week. Okay, we are back. I'm trying to find some music I can relate to. Got some West Columbus folk who play football here. Who we got here? Now, James Craven Axelberg, the family name speaks for itself. I mean, Dagner, the whole family's come through and played. What is it about West Columbus and West Columbus sports that, kind of attracts your family to playing sports?
Been close by, and it's always been home to us.
Now, talk to us a little bit about the other Axelbergs that have come through.
Yeah, my older brother, he was here I think he graduated in 2014. He played quarterback here.
I actually remember Dagner. I was a South Columbus assistant principal back then. Mm-hmm. Dagner was an athlete, and what's interesting is you've all played, but you all have very different styles of playing. Mm-hmm. Dagner was more of a sprinter, more of a, drop back kind of, throw. You've been more of a, dash. You play both ends probably pretty well.
Yes, sir.
So how was it playing with your brother last year?
It was surreal. We really never played on the same offensive side really until then. That was our first time, and just anytime throwing a pass to him was always cool.
We always loved Axelberg to Axelberg.
Oh yeah, always.
Now, correct us. It's a shipload of Vikings, right?
Oh yes, sir.
So, now what are you doing now that you've kind of put your playing career behind you?
I enrolled at UNCP this fall.
So continuing that tradition of being a student athlete and those kind of things, and a lot of that comes from, Lamont Williamson came in. He really kind of instituted, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. He really, put you guys together more as a family and as a team. Talk to us a little bit about the community at West Columbus and how they've gotten behind you guys in the football program.
Oh yeah, if anybody that's in the community is just always family. like whether you're on the football team or not. Like from the janitors in the school and the teachers and the gas station workers, wherever. I mean, it's everybody's all one family.
Okay, now we got to give a quick shout out. Your dad, Jeff, has always worked ball games. He and I have been knowing each other for 100 years. And your mom and I worked together over at CCCCA. So let's give a shout out to mom and dad tonight.
Oh, yes, sir, of course. Love y'all.
All right. Mr. Axworth, appreciate you coming out and helping us out, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll take a brief timeout for the presentation of colors, followed by the national anthem.
I'd like to welcome everyone who is here tonight, especially current and former Vikings, as we celebrate homecoming. As the saying goes, once a Viking, always a Viking. We're also very excited to crown a new king and queen. Would also like to congratulate Coach Williamson and his beautiful wife Miranda on welcoming their beautiful baby girl Lauren. Let's give them a hand. We're very excited to crown a new king and queen. Thanks again for coming out. Let's enjoy some good football, food, and fellowship. Let's get on our feet as we welcome the Viking cheerleaders, dance team, and football team to the stands. Captains for tonight, number 1, Ryder Haynes. Number 55, Wyatt Powell. Number 77, Hervon Rouse. And number 7, DJ Graham. Tonight's color guard team consists of the following cadets. National Colors and Color Sergeant Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Camille S. Lennon. Cadet Sergeant First Class Janiyah L. McCullum. Cadet Sergeant Kimya S. Lennon. Cadet Master Sergeant Elijah J. Caraballo. Vikings will receive the kick to begin the game.
Okay, we are back. The Vikings are in the stands. We've had the coin toss at midfield. We're about to get it underway here from Viking land as we honor the colors and our country with today's national anthem.
Beverly. Umpire Brian Miller. Linesman Robert Bell. Line judge Michael Locklear. Back judge Travis Lewis.
Where's the colors, guys? There seems to be a brief delay as the colors, for some reason, have been unidentified at this point.
Unidentified?
We don't know where they at.
What do you mean there they are on the other side?
Aha, there they are. We found them, y'all.
God
God bless America.
Please rise and direct your attention to the flag located at the middle of the field for the playing of our national anthem. Out of respect for our national flag and our color guard team, please remain in place until the color guard has left the field.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, the preliminaries are just about over. We're about to hit the field for an exciting night of high school football. East Bladen traveling to West Columbus. And, Brett, you know, I had never met a cliche I didn't like. So, one we're going to use now is football weather.
Yeah.
How can you? Yeah, if you could tell me what is football weather in October, if you could describe it, what is it like?
It is when it gets darker. It gets dark before the game starts, which it is now. It's cold. It's crisp. You see the leaves starting to fall. You see homecomings happening and things like that. It's just that feel. Sweatshirt.
Yeah.
You know?
We're in the meat of the season, and like you said, sweatshirt weather. You got jeans on. Where post fair, almost Yam Festival kind of time, where traditional rivalries kind of set in. You get to see those teams you're going to get to see every year, and then there's that history behind these games.
And you start thinking about playoffs at this time too. I mean, because the playoffs are getting real to you. If you can make it, do you have a chance or do you not have a chance? Just people playing chess matches right now on trying to get wins and things like that.
Somewhere in a basement, in a dungeon, in a closeted room, there's Franklin Davis with an abacus, an advanced calculus book, and a magic wand. And I swear to God, he will have this down to the 50th, the 51,000th of percent of what's going to happen.
Yeah, he can tell you what he thinks going to happen, if who wins here and where they going to go and who they're going to play and things like that. But, it's just a good time of year. It's an exciting time of year. School's been in for, about 2.5 months. People are settled in. The newness of the school year's over. The newness of the football season's over. And, now you're in the meat and you want to finish strong.
We are in the back end of the football season. We've got this week, Brett, you and I, we will be off next week due to Yam Festival and another number of other things that are going on. We will be broadcasting live from the Stallion Classic Band Competition this Saturday. Then we've got one more week at the end of the regular season for East versus West. And here come the West Columbus Vikings. And that, Brett, is how you make an entrance.
Yeah. Got the train horn going and crowd going wild. And it is homecoming here tonight, right?
It is.
So we'll have some homecoming queens at halftime and see what goes on there. And just wanted to let everybody know that Mr. Toman was under the weather last week, and he's actually doing a little better, and he hopes to give everybody a good show tonight.
On behalf of everybody who listened last week and is listening this week, God bless you.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, I really don't remember much of that. I don't remember driving home, so if you're on the road with me, I apologize. And I'll attempt to do a reasonably more lucid broadcast this evening, as I have, actually more commitments on Saturday tomorrow.
But we got, like I said, we got East Bladen, West Columbus tonight. West Columbus has had some key injuries, but I'm hearing that their quarterback is back tonight. So
here's the thing: both teams have been beset by injuries, but the difference between East Bladen and West Columbus tonight is West is just now starting to get healthy.
Yeah. They've and I know that DJ Graham's back at quarterback. They were so far down in the roster last week. Ryder Haynes had to play.
And you know what? Did a good job too.
Yeah, had to play quarterback, and he was probably like the fourth string or whatever. And then I think last time we were here, the Williams kid scored 4 touchdowns. I'm not sure if the Williams kid is back tonight, but it's West Columbus has forgot about last week, and now they're focused on these Eagles, and let's hope these on West Columbus.
You said it 100 times. There are games that are just going to be hard, just based on how it is each and every year. But pooch kick dropped, followed on by West Columbus.
So West Columbus going to get the ball around the 50-yard line, which is good field position for them.
50, followed on by number 51.
And we don't have rosters tonight, just let everybody know. We weren't given rosters, so. Oh, you good, man.
Once again, we got number 51. Jameer Jones falls on the ball.
I'll listen to you. I'll listen to you.
Come up with that.
Low snap taken. Straight give up the middle. Gains about none there. So looks like maybe a loss of about 1. A loss of 2 there. West Columbus is blue. So
second and about 12.
So if you can see the numbers.
And I'm going to hear you. I'm not 100% that's correct. That's what Max Preps had.
That's okay. We'll go with it.
And I'm going to listen to whoever you say, and then I'll say it through the microphone. That's how we'll do it.
All right, West Columbus lined up on their own 48-yard line, 2nd and 12.
Looks like almost a version of the wishbone.
Looks like a
3-man hop.
Yeah.
Falls on the
Not a
Fumble
good
on the
snap.
play.
Not a good snap.
Just got back by.
You know, 2 bad snaps there to start the game for West Columbus.
Hard to make progress when you're trying to get the ball through on the exchange. And I'm going to tell you, Lamont Williamson is going to drive him nuts because we talked about this. Coaches hate it when you beat yourself.
Yeah. Well, if they can get the ball into Graham's hands without any fumbling or whatever, he can make things happen and look for him to run and find the open man back in the shotgun. Trips left.
Low snap once again.
I don't understand it there, Kev.
And we still struggling for it.
Something's got to give with that center there because it's 3 snaps.
And it is over to the East Bladen Eagles.
Maybe they need to go under center there to, give the center a little bit of confidence. And that could possibly be a JV center that's been brought up. I have no idea. But that's a turnover for the Vikings. The Eagles will get it on the West Columbus 40. No, what's that? 35?
35.
40.
40.
40. Yeah.
Well, looking at it, it's going to be the 33.
33?
Yep.
Okay, way up there. Okay. 32, big guy.
32 and a half.
Yeah, there we go. All right, now we got it. Now, East Bladen takes over.
Quarterback rolls out to his right. Actually takes off on his own. Skirts to the outside, knocked out of bounds. Quarterback number 3, Kewan Maynard.
Kewan Maynard, the ball carrier. Pick up about 15 on the play.
Just got around that edge there, and that defensive end got sealed down and couldn't make the play.
I mean, Vikings getting penetration, just not securing the corner, just enough of an alleyway to gain enough for the first down.
And the quarterback for East Bladen, he is a big threat to run. He runs it a lot, so watch that.
Strong eye backfield. I haven't seen that one in a while. Head up the middle. Take it after a game of about 1 or 2.
Good stop by West Columbus there. Had a lot of Vikings checking in there to the ball and helping make that tackle there.
Deshaun Campbell on the carry. Deshaun Campbell on the carry. Gain of about 4. Looks like 2nd and 6 for the Eagles. It's easier. It's here y'all do when we parry y'all.
It's like a wishbone formation.
That backer's coming. Comes just through the outside, squirrels through, picks up, looks like enough for the first down. A shipload of Vikings on the tackle. First time we can say that tonight.
I think his second effort may have taken him over the first down marker, so that's probably going to be first down for the Eagles.
Here's the thing, though, Brett. You have a lot of Vikings on the tackle, but a lot of Vikings up top.
Trivia question.
Okay.
What were the Eagles called before they changed school? I mean, East Bladen before they changed schools.
Eggs.
Nope. Anybody back home know? You can pencil it in. I coached against them when they were this, and then they changed it when they went to a new school. They weren't the Eagles, and it's probably been about, I'd say, 10 years ago, something like that. Starts with a C.
Off to the right is, looks like Campbell.
On that outside E-Town play is what we used to call it, counter.
Yeah, was it E-Town sweep?
Yep, E-Town counter is what that is.
E-Town counter goes into the end zone. Campbell picks up, looks like about a 10-yard touchdown.
I remember old Jack Holly talking about running E-Town left and right, and that's what that play is there, just off tackle.
Is that like how the Stallions call their stuff? Stallion is and Stallionette.
Probably.
Bladen kicker with a high snap. Number 12 is up, and it is good.
So
our score with 9:01 to go here in the first. East Bladen 7, West Columbus 0.
So East Bladen used to be called the Cougars.
The Cougars.
Yeah, Cougars.
Was there a reason behind that?
I don't know why they changed. I think when they changed schools, they were in Elizabethtown.
Right.
My first couple of years coaching, we would go to Elizabethtown. It was right there on the left as you're going in on 701. And then when they built a new school, they actually changed the mascot. So, and the colors.
Uh-huh.
Used to be orange.
Were there many Cougars in East Bladen?
I think there was one.
Okay.
They still hadn't found him. They're still looking to this day.
Well, I heard she was a nice lady, but
Yeah. Well, I hope we got some East Bladen faithfuls listening to the game tonight. We're not your traditional play callers. We add a little bit of, excitement and come on.
and some comedic flair.
Yeah. East Bladen kicking off. Kicks it deep this time. Pooches it. Going to be picked up about the 5-yard line by number 2, whoever number 2 is there, Kevin. Oh, you
Number
got
2, Jalik Ward, the ball carrier.
What was that name?
Jalik
Ward,
Jalik
number 2
Ward.
with the carry.
And gets up to about the 20-yard line?
Roughly. And I'll tell you right now, we are working with, rosters off of Max Preps. We've had kind of a rough week as far as getting things together with, Brett was, had a number of things to do.
I've had something to do every night this week, as a matter of fact.
And, I've been ill, so we apologize. We're going to do the best we can. It's going to be what it's going to be.
They may fire us. All right, West Columbus starting. Let's see if they can get the snap
I don't
off
know.
here.
I don't know about this shotgun snap with this young center. Good
He got
snap.
one. Straight give to the tailback. Like a loss of about 2. Just a lot of penetration by the East Bladen.
I'm an
defensive
old time line coach, Brett, and I used to tell my kids can hit or they can think, but they can't hit and think. So the team with the best penetration is going to win, whether it's the offensive or defensive line.
Well, it's won and lost at the line of scrimmage. We all know that.
I mean, you can say a lot about the skill positions, but those big fellas on the offensive and defensive line, you can't say enough about the job they do.
Got Ryder Haynes in the backfield.
Quarterback keeper. And now we're going to get a chance to see him show up, because this is what we're talking about, the shiftiness of that quarterback, Brett. I mean, welcome back, DJ.
Yeah.
As he's shown once he's got the ball in his hand, he can make things happen.
Yeah, from what I hear, he was cleared earlier this week. Had a strained shoulder. I talked to his grandmother before I came up here, and she said that he's ready to go. But, anytime you come back from an injury, you still think about it.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't want to re-injure it again. And
How much is it a danger, Brett, to come back and want to do too much?
Well, probably with a kid like that, he's probably going to go 100% and not worry about it. But I would be, as old as I am. But, look for him to run an awful lot.
Backside hand up once
There
with
he
a
goes.
keeper. And I think he faked out pretty much everybody.
Yeah, he did. That was a good fake.
That is
there.
a quality ball fake.
Yep. Probably could have turned it up a little bit instead of stringing it to the outside. Probably could have gained about 4 or 5 more yards if he'd have turned it up into that funnel. But still a good run there. Brings up, second down?
Second and about 5.
5, yeah.
And I'll tell you, Brett, now that they've got the exchange down, I mean, they cut out the middleman, and DJ Graham, the last 2 plays, gained about 15 yards.
Yep. You know what's tough tonight, Kevin?
What?
The wind is blowing from the sausage dog straight into here, and I just can't get my mind off of it, Kevin.
It is a distraction.
All right, here we go. Second down and about 6 for the Vikings here.
Vikings looking to get the tie score. I mean, you got to look at the alignment for ball covered. And it looks like it's going over to East Bladen.
Fumble on the play.
It looks like he tried to hand it off to the fullback before he actually got his hands surrounded by it, and that's going to be another turnover deep in their own territory for the West Columbus Vikings.
I think the thing you got to consider, Brett, is what you said a few minutes ago about going back under center. I mean, it's nice to be in that formation. You can do a lot with the shifty backs they've got, but if they can't get that center exchange down, it's going to be a long night. Okay, 1st and 10 Eagles. Eagles on the about the 33.
Pass.
Quarterback rolling out to his left.
Got a
Deep
man
throw. Yeah, just over his fingertips.
Nice throw on the run, going against the grain. So nice pass, but just over his head.
I mean, that's one that kid's going to be thinking about all night long.
Yep. He had his man, but just couldn't get it to him.
We are 6:50 to go here in the first. East Bladen looking to tack on another score. But here's the problem. West Columbus, as young as they are on offense, they're just as stout on defense.
Right. Let's see if West Columbus can make a stop here and get the ball, because they were moving the ball a little bit that last possession.
I mean, the issue you talked about is you can't beat yourself. Backside handoff to number 5. He'll take it around the corner. Ooh. We are probably coming back with a hold call or a block in the back.
Yeah.
Because we have laundry on the field.
I think I saw that too, Kevin.
Running number 5, Deshaun Campbell.
Campbell's run quite a long way, but all for naught.
Flag down on the field.
Hey, she wants you to announce that volleyball selling chicken. Okay.
Good news, Brett. I hear the volleyball team is selling chicken bog.
Yeah, we got maybe to bring a couple of samples up to the press box.
I want the sausage dog.
Okay, well, I'll take that.
I come to West Columbus for a sausage dog.
What was the call? Did y'all see the call?
I did. What was the call?
Holding.
Holding against the Eagles. We'll bring up second down and 12.
What was once a 20-yard gain is now a 10-yard loss, and it's still 2nd and 12.
Let's see if West Columbus can stack it up here and stop these Eagles.
Again, these teams, if they don't beat themselves, and that's part of it being a young team and learning, Brett.
There's a false start there on the offensive end for.
Yeah. Thank you, Ryder Haynes, for the call.
Yeah, he was telling them what the deal was.
Either that, he was doing one of those Motown classics.
So tonight, Whiteville has their homecoming also, and I think they're against is it Pender?
Pender, I believe.
Pender, yeah, Whiteville and Pender tonight, and Trask and South Columbus at Trask tonight. So we'll try to keep you guys up to date on those games.
Still now 2nd and 17.
A fumble. Nice play.
West Columbus up to the task with another 5-yard loss.
You think that football has jelly on it or something? Because it's been really.
I saw a grease pig contest once.
Yeah. Might be what it is, because there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 fumbles already.
Third and 18. Let's get loud.
6 fumbles already.
It's 3rd and Chadburn for the Eagles.
All right. We'll see.
You're gonna have to go out to 74-76 to catch the first down.
I think the train's coming.
I hear that.
I hear that train a-coming.
Okay.
Coming around the bend.
Here we go.
Runs into a center.
Miscommunication 2 or 3 times there.
Tackle made in the backfield. Number 44, Sam Battle.
The offense
battle with the
there.
tackle.
Yeah. Nothing really good going on there in those offensive
that way.
situations.
Okay.
Yeah, fair blows that way.
Yeah.
That's Chadburn.
We're directionally challenged.
That's Williams Township.
Okay. Hey, somebody get me a map.
He's from Shallotte.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm from Brunswick County. I'm still trying to figure out why they don't pronounce the T in Whiteville.
It looks like East Bladen is actually going to elect to punt
What
here.
was once a first down deep in Viking territory is now a punt from.
Goes out of bounds. Looks like about the 25-yard line there, Kevin.
Peter call, and everybody got away from that. But, Brett,
Yes,
East
sir.
Bladen had a deep first down called back by holding call.
Right.
Went from 1st and 10 deep in Viking territory to a 4th and 30 in their own territory.
Well,
and that's got to be disconcerting.
Yeah, well, I noticed with their offense that everything was looking smoothly, and then they had that penalty, and then the next 3-4 plays just blew up. I mean, they ran into each other. They dropped the ball. I mean, just 4 downs that were just horrible if you're an East Bladen fan.
We've said this about East, and we said this about West a couple times this year. Hard to play from behind 2 sticks. Quarterback roll.
A lot of blocks missed there.
Oh, that's a flag. Let's get it.
A lot of blocks there missed right there for the West Columbus Vikings.
A lot of standing and watching, Brett, unfortunately. And I think this game is going to be the team that makes the least amount of mistakes.
Yeah.
But, again, being young, these are the mistakes you have to make to learn how to get better.
Yeah. You know, if West Columbus can stop that penetration of East Bladen, they got the athletes to make some things happen.
I think the other thing to look at, Brett, is look at the defensive alignment from East Bladen. East Bladen's got 10 men within 3 or 4 yards of the line of scrimmage. If if West Columbus gets through that first line, they're going to be through.
Another drop.
And a catch. Ball is caught, and he looks to go to close to midfield. Right place, right time.
You know, great play by DJ Graham. He fumbled the ball and bobbled it again, but was able to recover. Is that going to be a hold? Let's hope.
From where it's thrown, I don't think so. It might be a face mask.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, from I'm hearing it might be a West Columbus flag.
So that good play is negated. 23 did something. Got to be a hold. Probably on the interior of that line.
Against the Vikings. Holding Vikings. Back them up, repeat, second down.
But, you know, that's what you got to do, Kevin. You got to get that
and
ball
that
out
was the
quick.
point I was about to say is if they can get the ball on some sort of pass just over that line of scrimmage, there's not a lot behind that first line. West Columbus going to roll out the pass. Ball caught. He will go. Not all the way, but a heck of a lot further than he did before.
They closed up quick on him, didn't they, Kevin?
Marquise Willis with the catch for the second time. And I'm telling you, they finally realized you get past that first line, there's nothing behind it,
Well,
Brett.
DJ Graham has good eye awareness and field awareness. He knows where his receivers are going to be, and he gets the ball out there quick to him. The pass isn't pretty, but he gets it to him. That's all you got to do.
But credit Graham for not giving up on the play, Brett. You also got to look at West Columbus is out of the shadow of their own end zone again. And we got 4:01 to go, 4 minutes to go here in the first. Now we're looking at a whole new ball game.
Wrong way running there.
Yeah. Now, we talked about this a long time for many years. The difference between running east-west and north-south.
And he ran east and west probably about 10 or 15 yards, but lost yardage there. But, you know, and the reason why I did it, the penetration of the defensive line of East Bladen was just consuming the whole line, and that's all he could do.
You got to hope if you keep throwing those passes that they're going to have to back them off.
A draw play would be great here if they got it in their arsenal.
Low snap corralled.
He was down.
He was down. Credit the official on that.
Could have been the third fumble for.
But the official with a decisive call right away said it's down, it's down, it's down. A lot of times, in the NFL right now, they'll let that go and let it play out.
You know what? I would love to see that one again because it sort of looked like it was coming out a little bit before that knee went down, but that's okay. It's we call it down there.
But here's the deal. For safety of kids, they'll call that, and also, Brett, we ain't got no instant replay. We got air conditioning.
That was blindside there.
Yeah. The thing is, the one person yelling, look behind you, was standing up here in the press box.
Yep.
Wide open lane on the left-hand side, he decides to take it. Somehow squirting through.
Let's go ahead and go down.
Throws the pass as they blow the whistle.
They blew it dead, didn't they?
But the man caught it 20 yards downfield.
DJ, he doesn't look down to see where he's at. He's looking at receivers the whole time. And probably, that could have been let go, and that could have been a big play for them.
But here's
for
the
safety
deal.
reasons.
Yeah, but here's the deal. How do you know when to blow the whistle too quick or not enough?
I think it was a good call to go ahead.
But that's what I'm saying. But as an official, that's a hard call sometimes.
It is.
Because there are some kids you're protecting them by doing that, but there are some kids you're limiting them by doing that.
We had about 7.
And we have an illegal participation because we had too many men in the huddle.
There was about 7 Eagles latched on to him when he made that throw. But
Yep.
Yeah.
Illegal substitution to call against the Vikings.
What down we got here, Kevin?
Still fourth down, I think.
Fourth down. Okay.
Back deep for the Eagles, Keywan Maynard.
Keywan Maynard back deep for the Eagles. Nice kick. Ranging to his left. Going to get the punter's roll. Couple of missed blocks, and he's driven out at about the 43. Taken out of bounds by number 58,
Jonas Evans
Jonas Evans.
forces him out of bounds. The Eagles will take over.
We have, not sure what the quarter is, but it's 14-7 Pender over Whiteville at this point.
7-7 Trask and South Columbus.
Trask and South Columbus 7-7. First and 10 Eagles on their own 44-yard line.
Let's see if the East Bladen Eagles can get their act back together. Their last offensive series was a little suspect.
Left side handoff, taking out first down yards. Maybe he'll get it on the second.
And that's what East Bladen has got to do, and what they've been successful with is off tackle runs instead of going up the middle. And look for them to go back to that a couple of times.
Is enough for a Eagles first down.
And here's the thing, Brett. We've talked about this. These young teams, they got to play ahead of the sticks. If they're starting to chase two sticks, they're going to be in trouble.
Right.
And we talk about sticks, we're talking about, the yard to gain for the first down, guys, because young teams chasing first downs are struggling.
First down for the Eagles. Another off-tackle play there, given to the fullback, gains of about 8 yards there.
And that's the thing, Brett. West Columbus is at the point of attack. They're where they're supposed to be, but they're tackling high. And these young Eagles have been taught, and they're well-schooled. They come from the Lennon Fisher School, in the last several years of you keep driving your legs. I mean, fundamental football says if keep attacking you high, keep pounding those legs. And that's what they're doing. They're picking 7-8 yards up at the pop.
Speaking of Lennon Fisher, I actually had a chance to talk to him down there when I pulled up to the game. He says he still helps out a little bit over at East Bladen.
There's always a coach in you somewhere if you really cared about it, I think. Outside pitch, corner not secure.
Ooh,
Man, it's a point of attack. Nice hit. Ryder Haynes.
With the truck.
Ryder the train, they call him around here. Ryder did that the way you taught it. I mean, he met that thing at the point of attack. Eagle first down, but not by much. 32 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Fumble in the backfield, spins, somehow gets dragged down for a gain of about 2 or 3.
They need to check that ball because that thing has been fumbled at least about 10 times tonight. It might be the dew on the ground or something like that, the humidity level.
Like I said, I've seen a grease pig contest, and that's exactly what it looks like. That's the end of the first quarter, Brett. Now, a tale of 2 weeks. Last week and the week before, Brett, at the end of the first quarter, we've had 20 and 30 on the scoreboard. Mm-hmm. Right now it's 7-0.
Yeah.
I'm kind of liking this.
Yeah, it is.
There's some mystery to it.
So we got a South Columbus score. South Columbus 14, Trask 14.
Do we know what quarter it's in?
Second. Started second. And then Pender over Whiteville 14-7.
All right.
So we're changing sides of the field here. 7-0. East Bladen over West Columbus. It's been sort of a sloppy game here, Kevin, and a lot of fumbles, a lot of running into each other, a lot of miscues by centers and quarterback exchange.
Let me ask you a question. Is there a difference to the texture of the football as we get into this kind of crisp, kind of cooler air, with that kind of humidity? Does it kind of get a little moist?
Well, yeah, there's a lot more dew on the ground now that it is cooler. It's not evaporating as fast, so there could be the possibility that they're not getting a dry ball in there. And you got to have ball boys on the side wiping down balls and keeping them going because dry balls are very important.
The FCC's going to kill us, Brett. I'm sorry.
Footballs.
Okay.
Okay, my fault. All right, here we go. So East Bladen going to take over second and about.
We're where we've been. Seems like all evening, Brett. The question is, can East Bladen get out of their way? Can West Bladen come up with a stop?
And, and I don't know if it's the defense is good or just teams have been stopping themselves in this game. I know for East Bladen, they've been stopping themselves. I mean, with miscues and things like that.
Hand off up the middle. He'll stir it up and through, and he'll get the first down, and it'll be first and 10 on about the 15-yard line.
Well, it looks like East Bladen has worked out a couple of their kinks that they had from the last series. They're actually – looks like they're running on all cylinders right now, gaining about what they need to gain each time. It's going to be first down from the West Columbus 18. 18?
17, 18.
Yeah, there you go.
But blade of grass from the 17.
He never agrees with me. We got to go to commentating.
I've known Brett, y'all, since I was at South in 2011. 13 years I ain't agreed with him once.
That's true. All right, nice play by Ryder Haynes going through the middle and making a tackle.
Ryder Haynes is one of those big bulldog kind of kids. He's just a big big raw bone kid, and he likes to hit people, which I think is a good thing. I like those kids who like to make contact.
It's better to make contact and hit kids on the football field than anywhere else.
Exactly.
They used to call it legalized fighting.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I like those kids because those are the kids that, you can be too nice to play defense. He's just one of those kids. He likes to hit people.
Yeah.
He's a self-aware man.
There's nothing wrong with that. All right, second down and 10 to go for the Eagles.
Backside handoff. He'll pick up a couple, dragging a few with him.
Number 5 has been a workhorse for the East Bladen Eagles tonight.
He'll pick up first down yardage.
It's like a pretty big boy, too, like a little bulldozer going through there.
And that's just it. You don't have to be the tallest kid. You don't got to be the quickest kid. But I love those kids who just like to, like to get the dirty yards.
Right. We first and goal here for the Eagles.
Yeah. There's such thing called dirty yards, and that's those yards that nobody else wants to get. Those first down carries where you just bowling ball and wrecking ball at the middle.
Eagles up 7-0, looking to score again.
I think the other thing we need to look at, Brett, is West Columbus's defense has been on the field an awful long time.
They have. And then a lot of those defensive players actually go both ways. We call it Iron Man football. And it's going to be a touchdown.
He is into the end zone.
Number 5. Is that number 5 again?
Touchdown, Eagles.
Oh, that's 23.
Touchdown,
5.
Eagles, number 5.
5, okay. Number 23 comes up hobbling a little bit for the West Columbus Vikings.
And that's the danger, Brett. Yeah, both of these teams have a lot of kids going both ways.
Yeah.
I was talking to some folks from East Bladen today, and they were telling me that really, 20 viable, Eagles playing. You got a lot of kids pulled up, obviously, from JB. Kick is up, and it is good. 9:55 to go here in the first half. East Bladen up by 14.
Extra point is good.
There was no JV game last night, was there? I don't think so.
Hey, guys, JB? Was there a JB game yesterday?
Y'all didn't? That's right. Okay. Yeah, I didn't.
West Columbus not fielding a JB team this year.
We didn't lose.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's right.
West Columbus JB did not lose last night.
So Whiteville and Penders 14-14 and South and Trask is 14-14.
I mean, both of those teams, playing close ball games now. They've played a couple of, blowouts. Nice to see them, you have to get down and fight.
As you can tell, my friend base, all I have is people that watch
other games, yeah.
Oh, the South Columbus Trask game still in the first quarter, 14-14. Wow. That's a shootout over there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Onside kick doesn't go far enough.
You're offsides, and it doesn't go 10 yards.
So where are you going to take it from? Where it went out of bounds?
That's a good question.
I wouldn't let them re-kick. Unless they didn't. They may not have blown the play alive. Yeah. They didn't
blow it in, and they kicked it anyway.
Yep.
Nice try, though.
Now let's see if
And it still didn't go 10 yards.
Yeah.
He didn't go 10 yards. He's still going the other way.
Maybe they didn't know that rule.
Give him another try.
Same play, same same
No,
outcome.
here's the problem. We learned last week or the week before at South Columbus, you can't advance that.
You can't, right? That's right.
Vikings will take
Right.
over.
We learned that from the guru. And actually, you know what, Kevin and Franklin, you're hearing this. I filled out my form for the
Pigskin?
for the pigskin
Fix?
stuff today last week, and I'm hoping I win. I'm not going to tell you who I picked, so. But a lot of them were very close games, so I think it's going to be wide open this week.
Oh, yeah. I was still reasonably incoherent. Well, even more incoherent than I am now.
Well, that's the usual for you, so
Oh, yeah.
that's okay. Hey, just keep those English scores up. You'll be good to go, big guy.
Oh, yeah. They love my English scores, God bless them. He's got a great fake. He'll take it inside, outside, dancing around.
DJ left, DJ right. Here we go.
Number 7, DJ Graham, the quarterback keeper.
Gains of about 6 yards, it looks like.
Here's the thing, Brett. If you get a chance to look that play back, he had that ball in so long and so far.
Yeah.
When he finally pulled it out, when that kid tried to tackle him, that kid was still looking like, where'd it go?
Yep. But you don't want your quarterback taking a lot of licks. You know, he's back from an injury. You want him to, stay away from as much contact as possible. But
I just love the ball fake.
yeah,
Columbus veterinary clinic.
A great ball fake is a beautiful thing to see.
2nd and 4. Probably should have handed it off that time, Kevin.
Yep.
That little option there. The first back through probably would have gained about 4 or 5 yards.
And I think that's kind of what they're waiting on.
Yeah.
I think they're realizing now that if they're going to go, it's going to be DJ Graham that's going to take them.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's four down territory for the Vikings.
No, it's Friday. We're happy. I know we ain't doing too well. It's Friday.
Vikings switch sides there. They had them on the wrong side.
Twins right becomes twins left.
Play cop probably getting down low. No block there. Number 6, East Bladen came through unblocked.
Number 23, Christian Norton.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's
4th down. Is that 4th down?
4th down.
Yeah. So what you probably wanted to do there is get 3 or 4 yards running and then be a lot closer to that 1st down marker. Now you got to get 6.
I think the other thing, Brett, a pump fake would have worked well there.
They're discussing, the officials are discussing something on the field. Maybe what they're doing tonight after the game. Oh, false start.
No, it might be an illegal formation.
Okay. I don't think enough men got on the line of scrimmage, to tell you the truth.
I think the ones they just replaced were the same ones.
I never saw the flag thrown, but
Right here on the
okay, the block by players. Yep. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and about 10. Yeah.
No.
Oh, that play didn't count.
That play didn't count.
Right,
So now it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Okay. All right.
He did the false start move.
Just
Oh, now it looked painful.
yeah, I mean, just no outside blocking there for. I mean, the receivers are open, probably because all of them are on the quarterback.
Well, that's the thing. I used to tell my kids, if you see, that many receivers, there's nobody in the backfield.
That's right. That's right.
And that's the cue to pin your ears back.
You might want to think about punting here, Kevin.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But that's why it's tough to throw that ball deep because it takes your receivers a long time to get down to.
But that's
those
what I'm saying. A
spots.
double move might work well. 7.5 to go here in the second quarter. Deep kick. Peter called at about the 25. Here's the deal, Brett. More important, some other things are going on. Do we have an ALCS score?
Is that starting tonight? Is that the Yankees?
I think we got a Yankees game tonight, don't we?
I don't know. We'll see.
I know the Mets played
Here we go.
yesterday.
What's the Yankees score? I'll ask Siri. She's usually pretty smart. Hold on. What's the Yankees score? Sorry, I'm live doing this, but I don't want to. Let's see. 0-0.
So just starting.
Top of the first.
Aha.
Who you pulling for there?
The team that wins.
I got to pull for the Guardians. Oh, counterplay.
Counterplay. He is up and through. He's to the second line of defense. Bulldog down at about the 45 of East Bladen.
Gain of probably about 30 there, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Nice play. And like I said, the Eagles their offense looks like it's running on all cylinders. Now, they had that one offensive series that didn't look really good.
Mm-hmm.
They made some adjustments on the sideline, and now they're rocking and rolling.
And conversely, just like we talked about, if the Vikings can get through that first line of defense, East Bladen's offense has the same issue with once they get through that first line of the Vikings defense, Vikings with 9 and 10 in the box.
Barrett Sporting Goods, MGM Custom Sports.
Looks like offsides there for East Bladen, but nice stack up. Got number 1 there, number 51 there for the West Columbus Vikings.
1 and 51.
Deshaun Campbell, the ball carrier. Tackle made by a shipload of Vikings.
You heard that correctly. It's a shipload.
He said ship.
Shipload.
Okay, just check. Sometimes when I get older, my hearing hears other things. So anyway, but shipload of
This is why I'm glad we were over there last week instead of over here. Because God only knows what would have come out of my mouth.
Just a good tackle by the ship of Vikings.
What a ship. It was a ship show.
All right, here we go. Second down, about 9 for East Bladen. Got to be number 5 again, weaving his way through.
He is going to the house.
Untouched, Kevin. Nice move. Somebody left their shoes out on the field.
About a 44-yard touchdown. And I'm telling you, that young man's going to have tired legs tonight.
Yeah. He's been the workhorse for him, and just a great play, great move. Made that juke move, as we call it, and the defender went one way, and the defender's shoes stayed there. So, touchdown.
Hey, you're good when you can fake yourself out of your own shoes.
Yeah.
Now, that's a fake.
All right, so 20-0-5, to go in the second.
High snap. Almost blocked by the Vikings, but it is up, and it is good. Our score with 5:35 to go here in the first half. East Bladen up 21-0. Again, Brett, it's been that kind of year, but credit these Vikings continuing to fight, continuing to play hard, knowing it's one of those years where you're going to be young.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to reestablish the who's who of how it goes.
Well, young and injured. I mean, there's a lot of players that we called last time that we were here when they played, West Bladen?
Yep.
That we called their names, and, they're just not playing anymore because of injuries. And that's,
But credit this West Columbus community, Brett. This West Columbus community comes out and supports their Vikings. Mm-hmm. There's not been a game we've been out here in the last couple of years where these stands haven't been pretty crowded or packed.
Yep. Maybe because of sausage dogs. Who knows?
It could be.
Or both. So East Bladen's going to kick off. I wonder if they're going to try that traditional kick it straight out of bounds play.
I don't know, but it worked well for them last time, didn't it?
We'll see. Now he kicks it deep this time. Nice kick.
Oh, yeah.
Now can they cover? Yep.
About a 10, 12-yard return. It'll be stopped at the 30-yard line. And I'll tell you something, Brett.
Tell me.
That's what I think they need to start thinking about over at South.
What?
South is pooch. I think it works much more effectively if you have the ability every now and again just to kick one deep if you need to and just kind of switch it up off and on.
You know what? I've coached football, and it takes a lot of time to practice coverage of kickoffs. And if you just pooch it, you really don't have to worry about doing all that practicing with it. But I agree with you, Kevin. I don't like giving teams
I like the idea
20, 30 yards every time.
And, depending on who you're playing against, maybe. But I like the idea of being able to vary it up.
Yeah. West Columbus on their own 30-yard line.
That's with a late substitution.
2 in the backfield.
Graham with inside handoff. Picks up a couple.
Did he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Just at the line of scrimmage.
But see, what happens is when you're in that shotgun there, you're giving up 6 yards of running there. So he had a good run, but he had to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And West Columbus just looking for answers at this point and have had some success, Brett.
Yeah.
But the problem is they'll get behind the 6 one or two times, and it kills them just to get that first down.
Because their running backs are about 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Your quarterback's at 6. Your running backs are at 7 or 8. We're 34 on the carry.
Gain maybe of about
two.
Yeah. Congratulations to Coach Williamson and his wife Miranda on the birth of their child, first child. Congratulations. It's a life-changing experience.
I'm telling you, coaches and superhero, coach, super dad. I have one of his older sons. I've had him in class several years, and great family. If you get a chance to meet them, salt of the earth, and it really brought a lot of stability and community here to West Columbus. Mm-hmm. So congratulations to the Williamsons.
2nd and 8, East Bladen up 21-0.
Flag already on the play.
Pass incomplete. Flag down on the play.
It went through his hands there, Kevin. He had it. DJ got it to him, and it looked good. Just couldn't turn it up. Couldn't pull it in.
Looks like East Bladen's going to decline the penalty.
That's another false start.
Yep.
False start. West Columbus, penalty decline.
It's going to be 3rd and about 8 for the Vikings. And that'll be 4th down, yep.
So you got to about punt it away here.
And here's the thing. I don't think West Columbus is as far out of this ball game as it might seem, down 21-0. You got to give a commendation to another super dad, super husband. Brett Burr's going out of his way to go pick up his wife with a dead battery.
Yeah, right before I came. Yeah. That's right.
Super dad, no end to what's got to be done.
You know how close I came to saying, hey, I'll get
ball gets passed. Let's see if he touched it.
You know how close I came to saying, hey, I'll come pick you up after the game. Just hold tight. Nah, I'm joking.
Sean, he doesn't mean it. He's just funning you, okay?
Well, now, I did it.
Let's get an update.
Fit it all in.
Because let's face it, I was really incoherent last week. Let's get an update.
Okay.
I know y'all entered a number of things into the to the fair.
Yep.
How were the results?
Okay. My wife's Rosemary and Basil, they won first place. My children's art won 2nd and 3rd. And so altogether, we probably had about 6 or 7 ribbons. So they were excited.
Cool. Now, any truth to the fact that they're going to take them out to the Yam Festival?
I don't know. I heard them actually talking about it the other night. Oh, nice run on the outside there.
Outside run.
Somebody got plastered. Oh, man. That number 23 got plastered there. I hope he's okay.
That's one of those. That's going to leave a mark.
Woo. He didn't see that guy coming. Man. Nice run by the East Bladen Eagles. Like I said earlier, East Bladen's got all their cylinders kicking, pumping, and just looking like a pretty good football team right now.
A lot easier to play from ahead, isn't it?
Yep. Marching into West Columbus territory on about the 28.
He is through.
Oh. He laid some punishment. 21 makes the tackle.
I'm telling you, Brett.
30 for East Bladen with the run there, giving number 5 a break.
Unfortunately, they're catching tackles.
Yeah.
First and goal.
See if I can get an update on the score. My guys hadn't.
2:57 to go here in the first half.
Here we go. South 21, Trask Pender 21. No, Trask 21. 21-14, South Columbus over Trask. Sorry, South Columbus 21.
Stopped after a short gain.
14 Trask. And Robbie Lee sent me a picture. He is actually out eating right now. How about that? In his retired life. I don't know where he's at, but anyway, I told him to listen to us tonight.
As I recall, he still owes us a bill.
I know. Don't bring up food. 2 minutes to go till sausage dog.
Now, that's
not
important.
halftime, but sausage dog.
No. We do have halftime festivities, but it is homecoming
That's
here
right.
in the land of the Vikings.
That's right. So we'll see who the Viking crown will go to.
No guarantee that we won't have another delay of game.
Yep.
And we might have another parade. We don't know.
Well, they don't have the track here, so I don't see the parade probably going around here. But
Around it in the end zone.
it's going to be the jet sweep there for the East Bladen Eagles. Going to score another
Bet you
touchdown.
can't guess who it was.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. He's got a load
He's
up.
got. What do Eagles do?
He's a good-looking kid, too. Look at his arms. Good gracious. I'd hate to have to tackle him. But anyway,
Any truth to the fact that he's as buff as you?
you don't want me to take off my shirt. You don't want me to embarrass anybody. Actually, I worked out today. Ran my 4 miles and worked out. Today was leg day. Leg day is not a fun day.
Aha.
But anyway. So East Bladen to kick, and it's up. And
it
it is good. And our score, with 1:49 remaining in the second, the East Bladen Eagles 28, West Columbus Vikings 0.
Oh, that was smooth.
That sounded just like you.
That was smooth.
I look up to you, man. I want to be like Kevin, not Mike. Be like Kevin. When I think of Kevin, I think about on the Minions.
When I think of Kevin, you know what I think of? Home Alone.
Okay, yeah.
I just wait for him to go, Kevin!
Yep. But you know the Minions, right?
Oh, yeah.
Despicable Me, Kevin?
I am old, but I'm not
Okay, just
that
check,
old.
Just checking. So my youngest daughter has got into the Frozen stuff now. Oh, she wants Elsa.
And I'm telling you right now, Brett, if you start singing Let It Go, I'm out of here.
I can do it now. Just let me know. Anybody back home want to hear it, let me know.
If you want to request that, folks, God bless you. Now, Brett and I, we're talking about sausage dogs. We are here in West
Was
Columbus.
that a penalty on the kickoff? Was it a personal foul possibly? Must have been a personal foul penalty against West Columbus earlier. So that I promise you they won't try to onside it here.
More than likely.
I don't know. 149, they might.
Now, Brett and I are here, obviously, because we got great football, but we also got great food. That's going to go into the end zone, so that's a touchback. Now, Brett and I are here for sausage dogs. After the football, we're here for sausage dogs, pork chop sandwiches, and the boiled peanuts.
Oh.
Next week, Brett will be in the comfort of his own living room, and I will be at South Columbus for the Stallion Classic, funnel cake and fried Oreos. Ask Kelly Jones. We will work for food.
Speaking of last week that you don't remember a lot of things,
Right.
Do I need to remind you about the Dallas Cowboys game, or you remember that?
Actually, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. Sunday, I got through about the first quarter, and one of the few times in my life,
Really?
I actually slept through most of the Cowboys game.
Wow.
And thankfully,
I think they did too.
I think I blocked the rest of it out.
All right, West Columbus.
We got another flag.
That's going to be delay a game, I think, or maybe 13 on the field.
Yeah,
12.
12. When it rains, it pours, y'all.
Yeah. West Columbus hasn't played a bad football game. They just defensively, East Bladen's on all cylinders right now, and they're very tough to stop. But, West Columbus has moved the ball, just hadn't been able to score. Another flag. Did you see that flag too? Or was that just – yeah, it's got to be. See it down there? Yep. Excuse me.